Satay has become a popular dish which is found all over the world now, in many different restaurants, um, whether it's in America, in the UK, in European countries, whether it's restaurants that are Southeast Asian, so Malaysian restaurants, Indonesian restaurants, Thai restaurants, or it's even restaurants that aren't um, uh, those type of, from those countries that have made their own version of satay or added it onto their menu because it's become popular. Um, Satay has been influenced by Indonesian, Malaysian, and Thai cuisine, but its origin has been almost like agreed. Everyone kind of almost agrees that the island of Java in Indonesia um, is where satay was almost like invented, if you like. It's basically like a meat dish, it's not a kebab, but I'm gonna say it's like a kebab to like make you understand. It's like meat on a skewer, and then it's marinated like a lot of meat dishes are. And the main part where people think of satay is served with a peanut sauce. Although it's said to have originated in the Indonesian island of Java, it's gone to many nearby countries because they're close together and things like this, like Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Brunei, and other places. And they've made their local versions, adding local ingredients and local cooking methods and things like this. Um, the backstory of satay is inspired by other countries, and it's used its own style and flavor to make their own version of meat skewers, marinated with a sauce, and is influenced by Middle Eastern kebabs during trade and things like this, and as well as Muslim workers coming into the textiles in in Indonesia and similar countries. People took ideas from each other. It's believed to be invented by street vendors on the Indonesian island of Java, and they were inspired by Indian kebabs, even then the kebabs have Mughal Empire and ancient Persia roots. Indian textile trade has a long history, many hundreds of years, with Indonesia and China being two of its trading partners in Asia. And in the 18th and 19th century, between India and its partners, including England, it was at its peak, if you like. And because Java was a colony of the Dutch, and Indonesia known as the Spice Islands, they were like an important trading center for the Dutch East India Company. And there was an influx in the 19th century. There was like an influx of Muslim, Indian, and Arab traders in Indonesia, and that's where people took influences from each other, as well as things were traded like spices. And now, today, modern day, satay is very popular in Indonesia, and there are different ways to make it, maybe in different cities, and depending on where it's made and how it's made, it might have a different name. So by the name, you can tell where it's made, which city it's made, and what type of way it's made in. And it's by some people, it's even considered the national dish of the country. I don't know if it actually is the national dish of Indonesia or not, but it's become so popular that it's almost thought of as the national dish. And today, it's popular around the world, and you see it in many countries, in many restaurants that aren't Indonesian, Malaysian, Thai, or anything like that. And also, the Dutch being involved in that region, it's popular in Netherlands, and it's almost become like if you go anywhere and people know their food, they'll know what satay is. It's almost like become part of the food culture globally.